Good morning, everybody. Gabrielle here. I am back. Now, forewarned, I have my door open, and so if you hear noises and the world at large, that's why. I want some air. I like the breeze. So, forewarned. So, I pulled out the Starman deck. Yeah. You know, when I first started doing these readings, I had no problem getting the Emperor and the Empress and these spreads to show up. And right now, the last few readings I've been doing, I've noticed the absence of their supreme energies. Kind of feel like we have someone who's about to ascend, a divine feminine to be exact. So we have a Nine of Pentacles, which is like a junior Empress card. Overall energy, we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. The first line, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Prince of Wands, otherwise the Knight of Wands. We have the Princess or the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Three of Swords for the third line, the Ace of Cups, and the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, respectively. Now, I did a reading last night, but I stopped it. I ain't like it. I had to clear my energy. And so instead of even listening to it, upload, I just deleted it because I'm like, no. Wasn't in the right frame of mind. Wasn't grounded nor centered. And so, no. But I will say I used completely different cards last night. I used the Spellcasters and the Mythic deck, and the energy was similar. So all I can say about that is that it's supposed to come out. Let me see the angle. I didn't look. Alright. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Fuck. The sperm are sticking out. You see this? Y'all see them? You see the sperm? Somebody trying to get somebody pregnant. That's really what I feel with this. This Nine of Pentacles, this single person here, who's doing big things, making money moves. This single person, she's very fertile in all ways. See the rabbit? Right. Uh-huh. And I feel like person that wants to knock you up, I'm looking at this ghost with somebody who faded into oblivion, ironically enough. Someone who wasn't solid enough. I'm like, excuse me. Y'all know what that is. Just me getting my mind right. This person wasn't solid, and so they faded like any good ghost would. Just fade on. But what I feel with this is the reason they faded, right? I feel like their passions betrayed them. looking at this, like, what's that movie, The Golden Circle? Um, it's funny because in the Golden Circle, right? They had did all this research, the Kingsman Order, and that's what it is. It's the Kingsman Golden Circle movie, and they had found a glitch, so to speak, meaning one of the henchmen had a girlfriend, Love, and so they were able to gain access to Penny, the overlord, the drug lord in the movie, because of him, the one of the henchmen's girlfriends. And I kind of feel like this person belongs to something that restricts their passions. That they're supposed to be holding back their passions for. But there's just some sort of pull between the two. Shit, I thought my sound's off. Apologies. Yeah, because even in this card, there's like a starburst thing happening, but it's like a sacred parallel, like the geometric shape is a sacred geometry. And this Nine of Pentacles, this single person is emitting a very different sort of, sacred geometry from her. It's, is that a hexagon? Or hexagon's 5-sided. Septagon? No, that's 9. Arc is 8. I can't think of what a 6-sided object is. But if you've ever seen Jupiter and the great red spot, the storm spot, at the center of it is a shape that looks very much like this object. Perfect geometric shape. And so this person's grounded. It's like they have their very own vortex where they're able to manifest their heart's purest, truest desires. This person's very drawn to it. Look, whoever this Ace of Wands is, this fire sign, this fiery energy, do you see here on her belly the same burst? Do you see here the same burst? This person, this single person, is someone's true passion. Yeah, their true passion lies there. Like, they want to have children with this person. Is really what I see, the way those sperm are heading towards that Nine of Pentacles. They want to have children with this person. Like, this person's able to create like magic. Something out of nothing, or nothing into something. Oh my gosh. Uh, Sidebar. I got a homie, right? I've had this homie for over 20 years. No exaggeration. And long-term friendships are interesting because, like, they don't require the same sort of maintenance that new friendships do, but there's this energetic connection in long-term friendships where you just know when shit ain't right. Or I do. And so I got this buddy who has had this relationship with this chick in the Philippines for a few years now. They've never officially met. Only through like FaceTime and shit like that. And now my homie has had relationships, of course, like real ones, been married. But at the same time, you know, he a Gemini. Let me just throw that out there. So you're a little different. And so I reached out to my homie, like, yo, what's going on? Like, how you doing? Because, like, we chit-chat online and shit, but it's bullshit. We in the same city. And, you know, I was going through a bunch of shit, and that's my own issues. And through my going through a bunch of shit, I allow certain things to slide. Like, connections to slide back. Because, again, long established. And so here I am, finally out of the storm. Not necessarily wanting to pick up where we all were before, because I think that's kind of a ludicrous idea. You can't pick up where you were before. You are where you are now. And so I reached out to him like, yo, what's up? Let's grab a bite. Let's catch up. Like, let's really catch up. Like, I can finally talk about other things besides my relationship. And that was the primary reason why I pulled back in my friendship, because I wasn't ready to leave my situation. I couldn't stop complaining about it to my best friend. But I didn't think he deserved that. Because who the fuck always wants to hang out with somebody all they do is fucking complain? So I pulled back because I had to check myself. I had to work out some things. I'm like, you know what? No, you made choices. You need to deal with these choices. And da-da-da-da. And so that was my solution. I don't know if it was the right solution, but that's the solution I came up with. And now I've rebalanced my life. And it's like, huh. Now, usually, my homie would have been like, yeah, no problem, da-da-da-da. And I know, like, majority of my friends, we all run our own businesses. Like, we don't work for people. Like, that's just not what we do. It's not the move. Huffy, she says hello. And so, you know, we all on our hustle. And I mean, my homie been doing this thing. He's an electronics guru. Like, that's his thing. He creates apps and all sorts of shit. So he's always been a little introverted in that capacity. Real think tank type dude. Brilliant. But he's always suffered with a little bit of depression too. And it's like, I kind of feel very concerned right now. Not because of the lack of response, but because of what I feel. It's like we agreed and then we haven't made plans beyond. And I'm like, damn, is my homie that depressed? Has he built this little bubble of a world so tight, dealing with this person who he can't see, who he can't touch, and he's reconciled himself to this satisfactory existence? And maybe if I reemerge or reappear into his everyday orbit, or even for a moment, that'll shift his reality. And he doesn't want that, because he knows I'm definitely going to ask. Because, you know, I'm not one to believe in a long distance relationship, but I'm not his age either. I don't know what he's been through and how it's impacted him as a whole on a very deep spiritual level, personal level. So it could be perfect for him. But from the outside world, it's like, are you sending her money? Are you doing this? Da da da. I just don't want him to get used. That's all. I'm just concerned, and I have a feeling that he has been contributing and things like that, and I just would not approve of such activities for someone that you've never literally met. For all of that, you can just donate to a charity or something, or whatever. Maybe it's like his backdoor charity. Like, he gets conversation, and that's wonderful, and that's enough, and he doesn't mind contributing here and there if she needs help for that companionship at a distance. I'm sorry, but I just get prison comments, like prison pen pal type shit. Like, I don't like it. I remember one time my cousin, who was a social worker, had asked me if I wanted to write a convict. And no disrespect, I just couldn't do it. I was like, no. Because I've always been energetically sensitive. And I don't want anybody latching on to me for any reason. Period. So, I respect. Well, actually, no. My immature ass that time laughed my ass off and looked at her like she had two heads. Like, which one of you is actually talking with sense? But yeah. And that's what I get. I don't know why. Huh. But that was the interruption. I know where that came from. Because I'm looking at my phone, like, what was that ping? And I look at the ping and what it was, and I'm like, it's the same bullshit, the same cycle. I'm done with cycles. I'm done with patterns. I'm done with all of it. And so I'm going to hit my homie one more time and be like, yo, you want to get together for dinner? Otherwise, I'm going to need you to stop with this repetitive, because on the real, I'm trying to see what's going on in your life. I am. Like, I'm trying in real time, in real life. Not what you want to see people, like, show people. Like, I'm trying to, like, peek. What's going on? What's going on? Not disrupt, but be a homie. And so I'm done with the peripheral of what people are showing me. Because it's about action. Show me. Ace of Wands. That's my Missouri card. Motherfucker, show me. Yeah. Because what I've been shown is patterns and cycles and bullshit and lies. I know exactly who put their dick in the apple pie. I'm going off pure feeling anymore. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. I'm not doing it. Period. That is my judgment. That is my intellect, my higher self kicking in. Feelings are your communion and connection to the divine. If you don't react and just take a moment to assess, you'll know exactly what to do. You won't be ruled by your feelings. You'll just be connected to them. And it'll make you stronger and more confident in your decision-making abilities. Yeah. Somebody like, all right, I'm done with my sidebar. Back to the reading. Yeah, this motherfucker ghosted you. He wasn't solid. But has always been in the background, watching, like a ghost. It's like this bitch laid golden eggs. The Midas touch. Like, she literally has the capacity to create something out of nothing. Enlightenment, so much enlightenment. And a brand new idea. That's another thing. A spark, a brand new idea for this Nine of Pentacles. This single person here could be a single Virgo. Single earth sign, doesn't have to be. But I do believe this is an idea. Brand new idea. Wow. That's laws of attraction, but not used for love. I promise you that. This is for financial abundance and gain. As above, so below, with the Six of Pentacles. Right. There's a recovery from a financial loss where someone was trying or attempted to steal money, but that was exposed, and that plan was blown up. That was blown up. Serpentine energy. Spirit guides. Spirit guides. One of them always in constant communion with the divine. Constant communion with the divine. Always talking, ever present, ever focused. That is why this person is always able to evade or derail any sort of issues that arise. It's not that they're a step ahead, but they are. It's because of the divinity. It's because they're always focused on heaven. Heaven protects them. It's almost a level of naivety, but it's okay because as you see, their guardian angel stands, ever present, ever vigilant, ever grounded. And it casts a shadow that encompasses this person. And that no matter what losses they may have taken or will take, it's always given back 3, 4, 5, 6-fold. tenfold, because they have absolute trust in the divine that they will provide, that the divine will provide. They do their part, they focus, they know they are provided for. There is no need to worry about a shadow that's in free fall anyway, to their own destruction. You don't even have to worry about it. All losses will be regained and tripled. It's fine. It is totally fine. Totally fine. You keep focusing on your path and your purpose and brightening your star. Feed this new spark, this new passion, this new seed of an idea. Grow this. Focus there. Everything else works out. Grounded action. Restructuring. Wow, this is ascension. DNA activation, restructuring. Somebody about to hit their Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button. I'm sorry, sidebar. Can I tell you, ladies, I want y'all all to go pick up yourselves Psychology for Dummies, right? Then I want y'all to watch some good videos on like narcissists and shit. Like I had dinner with a narcissist last night. Now, one of the things I said in the video I deleted was, "You ever dance with the devil in a pale moonlight?" It's a famous line. And when you have dinner with a narcissist, that's exactly what you're doing. You're having dinner with the devil under a pale moonlight. Think about that. You know, I just wanted to see, for real, I just wanted to see, because, game peep game. And I'm not surprised in any way, shape, or form. But a little taken aback. Because really it was a test of my own boundaries and my own limits. Now, I attract narcissists as an empath. I do. I have some narky traits myself, if I'm honest. My mom's a little bit of a narc. And she knows this. Like, we talked about all of this. And so, as you're getting rid of shit and you're purging things, and as you discuss life, you have to deal with these things. And so, the mirror is an amazing thing to utilize. And so when you know yourself, you know what you're encountering when you encounter other people. They're attracted to the part of themselves in you, and vice versa. Okay, great. Now, there we go. But it's like, the reason I'm saying get the psychology book, because this person actually has many degrees, and one of them happens to be psychology. I like to study. I don't care for degrees. It doesn't mean anything to me. The information actually is what matters to me. I can read. And so, here's a fun fact. I took psychology in high school, college level. actually went to the university for the actual course. Right. Right. I am not a psychologist. No. But what I am is learned. And so I just love when narcs come around using psychological tactics. Like, first, they flatter you a little bit, they want your attention. You know, usually they're very grandiose in their own space. Like, we were bar restaurant, and the octave wasn't even loud at the time. But upon their arrival, all you can hear is their voice. I mean, loud. And I was put off by that, by the number one. I can be loud, but I wasn't in that frame, primarily because I had, toked a little bit because I wanted to be chill. But anyway, but I was like, wow, fucking loud. And then it got to a point in the conversation where they said something, and I went, do you feel better now? You got that off your chest? And they go, yeah, I do. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Try to shift the gear of the conversation and the octave. It was just an interesting night. Because, again, it was more about me making sure my boundaries were in place. Because I already knew. I had assessed this person well years before. Like, chess, not checkers. I don't believe in even playing ground. That's why chess, the game of kings, because the reality is everybody's looking for leverage. And if you're not, then you're not seeing the world through take the rose-colored glasses off then. Okay? You may not want to be in power, or you may not want leverage, but that is just the way the world seems to operate. Just look at politics. Our government in the United States is ran off of a system called checks and balances, right? Where 3 different branches oversee one another, and you can't do one without the other, and that way everything works smoothly. And that way the structure of power isn't in balance, but it's out of whack. But I digress. Get yourself a psychology book and watch some videos on narcissism, empath, relationships, and then you can start to have some amazing fun with people. I had a nice time. Good cocktails. Dinner was great. Conversation was amusing. And I went home with boundaries in order. Because that's what it is. It's about me. It's about me. Just like it's about you. And never forget that shit. And that's what this shit is right here. This Nine of Pentacles, this person who's on their glow up tour, who's communing with the divine, who's taken care of and so protected, and life getting into order and balance because they focus where they should be. Going through this restructuring, this internal rewiring, as they're filling in anything that was missing. But what they're using magic, baby. And I don't mean like dark shit. I mean energy from source. Energy from source. Yeah, energy from source. Lovely. Love it, love it, love it. Wow. All this passion. I get got some different energies popping. I see. Alright, y'all. I see it, so I gotta say it. Somebody wants some dick. I'm just saying. Yeah. Someone is definitely somebody is focused on the D. Okay, you see how the wine is cracking that egg? See the wine? See the cracked egg? See how when I have the cards laid the right way? See how she looking up at it? See that cracked egg looking at that wine? Yeah. Careful. 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 Listen, I done told y'all before getting pregnant ain't the fucking answer to fix a situation that's not balanced. Now stop that shit. I'm not even joking. Stop that shit right fucking now. Stop it. That's coming through real strong and it's agitating as fuck. It's agitating as fuck. You've barely scratched the surface of this shit. That's wicked. That dude. That's a wild imagery. Can y'all see what I'm saying? I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles, right? Do you see how she's sprinkling to this? And do you see how the Pentacles rising up here? See how the woman, do y'all see the woman? Do you see her? See how she's emerging from the cocoon? See how the roots there, she's rising. See how this queen has emerged. Oh. 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 Upgrade alert. Upgrade alert. Didn't I tell you, Junior Empress? Upgrade alert. I get it. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. She's on the come up. I told you, this is ascension. Wow. Emerging from her cocoon, this earth sign is coming out of the cave. The hermit stage is coming to an end. Ready to mix some things up with their wand and cracked egg, like they in the kitchen twisting like a stir fry. In the twisting like a stir fry. In the kitchen with like a stir fry. And I can't rap that fast yet. Like it's too early in the morning. So yes, I jumbled the lyrics, but you know what I'm saying. Get money, tunnel vision through my third eye. Right? Right. Get money, tunnel vision through my third eye. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but I know how much I be visualizing in my motherfucking accounts. Like, what? I hope y'all doing the same. Commas. Commas, bitches. Commas. Commas. Do you visualize commas? I'm trying to tell you, I feel like I energetically wrote Cardi B's fucking album. I'm not even joking. I've been on that shit for years and years and years. Years and years and years. Years and years and years. In every fucking dimension, a bitch has been like, commas. All my motherfucking cells have retracted any vows of fucking poverty. Because you know what? That shit ain't for us. In this dimension, in every dimension, every lifetime, in this one. No, no, no. We retract any bullshit vows we took. Because we don't take no oaths. Nope. Oath to self and Lord on high. Nope. We retract all that shit. We figured it out. No, no, no. No more binds. No vows of poverty. Fuck that. God wants you to be wealthy, not rich. Wealthy. Difference. Look it up. Can't take money with you. That's why a rich man can never enter the gates of heaven. It ain't about your physical form on the earth. Do good works. Don't be miserly. Don't be greedy. Spread that shit. You watch it come back to you full fold. Yeah. 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 Shit. This bitch is ascending. Congratulations, lovely. You're ascending. About to say. Wow. Wow. You've been able to access the information in your genes. All the knowledge through the bloodlines. You are now able to access this at will. Holy shit. The storm has rolled in and it has cleared. And from the this is crazy. See this storm rolling in the horizon back here? See how it's coming in? See the tower? This is like the tower being struck by lightning here. Done. Done. And I'm free. Free falling. Right. Right. It freed you. This storm freed you. I know this reading's all over the place, but you know what? Energy shifts, so fuck it. Go with it. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Damn. Yeah, that storm rolled in and broke down this tower. It's like, dope, done. No mas. No mas. No mas. But look at this. Look at this. So much wisdom. So much was gained. So much was gained. Yeah, this tower moment exposed a lot. A lot. Had you questioning everything. Everything. You finally figured out the angle. See how this thing's got the lure on it, the angle, like an anglerfish? You figured it out. What the attraction was. Same. Usually there's a falcon or some sort of bird in the Nine of Pentacles. See here? See the bird? The feather? The enlightenment? It's like at one point in time, this person was attracted by fantasy. See the dragon? There's the bird on her shoulder there. She entertained something new. This is the entertainment of something new, something more fantastical. Opened up the possibilities of everything, To me, that's like a reconnection with the inner child, because your inner child has a hell of an imagination. Wow, the tower. And the tower to end all towers. But it was a beautiful death, that tower moment. It truly was. Because it really allowed you to ground your emotions and open your heart space and remove the daggers that were once there. It unlocked the artist within you. It expanded your heart. You see, I promise you, I've never noticed the massive heart back there, or what looks like wings or a heart. I never, till just this moment. It allowed you to rebuild bigger and better, bigger and better, bigger and better. Cleared out the clutter, pushed away the pain, allowed you to deal with it, opened the pineal. And this, all of that, because you had to understand what love really is. Oh man, look. Again, never seen it before. Do you see the entity coming out the cup, the genuine spirit of love? Do you see it? Do you see it ushering out of the cup? Wow. That is divine love. See the serpentine energy? All of this was to unlock the Kundalini energy, to open the goddess within you, to help you to ascend. All of this was for ascension. All of it. You had to endure it. You had to endure it. You had to. Because look how beautiful it is. It was worth all of it. Look at this. Look at the blossoming. Look at the spiritual growth. Look at how strong you've become. Look how connected. Look how with each step, it pushed out a new branch, a new vine, a new way for you to connect with the divine. Allowing you to feel again. Those are like nerves. You are now connected to Source. Wow. You are connected to Source. This tower and all of this was that connect you to Source. So beautiful. So beautiful. So blessed. Oh, this is humbling to me, even to even see this. Oh. Connection to Source. There is nothing greater. Nothing. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Praise be. Connection to Source. Wow. And now you commune in such a spiritual way, like you are one with the divine. Oh my God. I want to cry. It's so beautiful. Oh, that is the most beautiful thing. you can conceive of. I'm sorry, but it is. I don't hold a higher thought. I just don't. To be like Enoch, to be like Adam and Eve before sin, to have the ear and the counsel and the constant companionship, to be elevated to such a place. To be worthy, to be deemed worthy. To be deemed worthy. Wow. To be elevated. To be elevated above all. It's like, it is the literal difference. To hear the call, but to be chosen. Look at that focus. Look at the halo. Look at the aura. Look. This person has done nothing but offer themselves to the divine. Constantly communing. Constantly seeking guidance. Constantly waiting on the divine to respond. Choosing to do all things from a space of love. Love is not hearts and flowers. Love is tough. We love our children, but sometimes we have to discipline them, right? And that hurts the parent just as much as it hurts the child to even have to discipline them. But it's required, because if you don't, you run the risk of that person growing up to be reckless and a menace to society. So that's a small example of tough love. Another example is when you've enabled someone to the point where they're inept. It's like financially supporting your children to the point where they become codependent and they don't want to provide for themselves. So you have to sometimes evict them and put them out. That's another form of tough love. Same thing with people who have drug addictions. Sometimes you do have to have them locked up or committed to a rehab. Tough love. Sometimes tough love is removing yourself from everything. But that's a type of tough love towards yourself, because you could be doing destructive things, having a pattern of unhealthy behaviors. And that's a type of tough love. Tough love is having the courage to tell someone that their actions are not cool. Another type of tough love is speaking up for yourself when you've been wronged. So, loving hearts and roses and shit. Real love ain't. That's romance. It's different. But this person has taken their lickings and kept on ticking because they constantly sought the divine. Look at this. It's like, yeah, I know that's happening, but I'm going to keep praising. I'm going to keep elevating myself. I'm going to keep vibrating higher. So this person has gone from this Nine of Pentacles to this Queen because they are willing to take swift, passionate action. Swift, passionate action. For a new beginning. New beginning. After the end of something treacherous. After the end of heartbreak. Because again, the swords are out. Now love comes forth. New love. Elevated love, enlightened love. Love given to you by the divine. But this is spiritual. I don't feel like this is a person. I just don't. I feel like this is spiritual. That the path has been set. Judgment. Sun. A path. A choice. To be happy. This is ascension. I shit you not. Look, I mean, wow. Look at the elevation. This person is ascending. I'm so fucking happy for whoever this is for. Like, I hope you can feel my fucking energy because, wow. Staying on the throne has its benefits. This is the benefit of staying on the throne. Ascension. Getting tapped by the divine. Sorry, that's gonna be out. I already know what that one is. No, they loud. They gonna be there a minute. Whew. Anyway. Wow. This bitch done got everything. When I say source, I mean source. There's nothing they don't have access to now. You can meditate and know everything. Oh my God, it literally says it. It says you set. Wait, you set the context for your. You set the context for your life. I can't make out that word. I think it says anointing. Anointing principle that sits like the rainbow. Recording of your life? That doesn't make sense. It says you can do anything. It is not divisive. It is life energy. I need a magnifying glass. That's wild. Can y'all see that shit? I'm sorry I'm shaking. Look. Do you see that? You can do anything. That's wild. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming it. Someone is in ascension. In pure ascension. You've been unlocked. All of this bullshit was worth it. I promise you it was. You gonna look back and laugh. Baby, you now with Source. Source. The divine. You are one. Your polarities are balanced. You can connect with anything through pure meditation. The amount of chills that are rippling through my body as I say this is pretty wild. You done cracked the code. Holy shit. You done cracked the fucking code. The decision has been made. The choice has been made. It's you. Alright, y'all. This reading went everywhere, but you know what? It's cool. Those who it's meant for will get what they need. I'm gonna go. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. They're greatly appreciated. Light and love. Oh, one more thing. If you guys want me to do lives, they say I can't do lives until I reach 1,000 subscribers. It's kind of fucked up. I thought I had it unlocked, but then I tried to do it last night, and it said no. So boo. Boo, boo, boo. So I'm going to do one from Instagram and bypass fucking YouTube. Anyway. Alright. Love y'all. Bye.